Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, man. It is your boy Mazio here, and we are back with another Clash of Clans video. And guys, on to this video, we're gonna jump into my own Legends League base right here, and I'm gonna show you how this base defends in high legends and in rank, of course, 100. But I haven't got any defenses today, but I'm hoping to get a rank 100 this season. I don't know if that's possible because in the middle of the season I had to change and switch up strategies and go to the lalo because we had some important tournaments, yeah, a lot of people know us and know Persian Empire now, so they know which bases we hit not really as good as the other bases, so they run those type of bases which is diamond against us, and we had to come up with strategies that was really good for the diamond bases, and it was more I would say less risk first of all, and more I would say consistent. That's the word I was trying to look for. But on this video, don't worry about all of that. We're gonna jump into some of these replays, and these guys are crazy. And I'm just saying, guys, in high legends, every base you put up is just gonna get absolutely wrecked. It's gonna get wrecked like you are seeing right now. Like, look at this. It's crazy how much stuff, yeah, that's Kazuma, by the way, but it's crazy how many bases you put up and they're just gonna get what, 280 or 290. My friend once, I'm just gonna put his screenshot actually on the screen, he hit 300 trophies in high legends, and he just got 300 back in his defense. So it's a bit crazy to find a good base, and that's why I don't bring so many base videos, because if you copy it and you go get 280, 300 trophies less from your trophies, you're gonna come here and say that was a bad base. But sometimes the base can actually be good and still be hit like that, but you just need to change a few traps in legends, and that's how it works. That's why when you see stars, when you see Klaus, Gaku, all these top players, when they are using the same old base, you might be saying, why are they running the same base, and how is it getting them defense? Well, the thing about that is sometimes they just look at how the attacker attacks it. They look at the approaches and where the attacker warden walks, where is he likely to drop flame flinger. They look at 8 attacks, 7 of them is flame flinger, 6 of the flame flingers are in the same exact spot. So what they do is simply just put a few bombs, small bombs, in those areas, or when they see the attackers started to know the base's traps, that's when they don't use early barbarians or hog riders. Even Gaku sometimes in his attacks, they don't use hog riders or barbarians to trigger any traps or Teslas that, for the flame flinger early on, because they know the base, they know there is no trap there. Why would they waste their own troops there when they can use it somewhere else? And that's giving the own player advantage on defense when they can just put one Tesla can pop up right there and finish that flame flinger. That's about it. Now we're watching Santiago's attacks. Now this is a very, I would say, he used to be a very famous player back in Town Hall 14. He used to be really high in legends all the time, and in Town Hall 15 I think he has a new team. I think he's playing with Renegados, I'm not sure, but he's a decent player, and he's attacking with Super Bowler on this base. Now this approach is kind of crazy because he's coming from the side, and the jump doesn't give him access to the town hall because he's just gonna simply blimp it. Now this is where the Super Bowler attacker couldn't plan in 30 seconds for this base. That's when you know this, because normally Super Bowler players either just send the flame flicker on one side and the warden on the other side, or send the whole smash into the town hall, jump the back end. But you can see already, I'm gonna pause this base with the jump, it doesn't give you access to all the back end. And the thing about that was, at the beginning, if you saw this base, everything is separated, everything is so far from each other, which I really like, because it doesn't give the warden ability too much of an advantage. Now you're seeing, how can a Super Bowler attack be a time fair like this? It's all about the warden walk. He needed a really long warden walk on a small corner. Look at the corner he got. That's not much. He didn't get scatters, he didn't get infernos, he didn't get anything. He just got one expo, and that water walk took so long. That's what I like about this space. It's a bit wide, it's wide open. Now let's go to another strategy, which is this one, and it's Zap Lalo. Now Zap Lalo has been really famous, and look at the way the expos and multis are. This is why I love it, because they cannot get a good zap value except to just zap the expo and the rage tower, which maybe this player did that, I'm not sure. I'm just watching with you guys and just commentating about what the attacker is doing. But I hope you like the design of this base in general. This was, I don't know whose base was it, but my friend gave it to me, and yeah, I appreciate him for that. But it's been defending really nice. I've run it 2 days in Legends, and it's been giving me nice defense. And look at that. That stayed up. He didn't find a single zap value, and in a zap lalo attack, he was trying to zap the monolith. That is insane. Because, you know, what does the monolith do to your lalo except shooting your heroes? Which, look at his Sui. Why does he care about the monolith? It's simple, because he couldn't find the zap value. And this is the only thing I love about the zap lalo on this base. They cannot find a good zap value, and looking for zap, choosing, do I zap the expo or rage, do I zap, I don't know, the other expo and the scatter and make it one shot, do I zap the monolith? This will make them lose 20 seconds of actual planning on their heroes, which means sometimes you might get lucky and their heroes go really bad. I'm gonna put it on double time. The king is gonna go in. He didn't need to funnel champion and the battle drill for him. Queen went in, so everything going nice. He didn't even need the monolith, guys. I'm telling you, he could have zapped everything else, something else, and multi. But look at the way the Teslas are. This 2 double Tesla farm is really nice on both rage towers, and he was unlucky to find the, you know, smaller Tesla farm. And look at that. There is no way to get through that back end. Double expos, 3 Teslas, scatter on the rage. And what I like about the design of the newer box spaces is the infernos are further away from the expos, which means they cannot get zapped, which means attacks like this always fell short. Even if he got that monolith, look at that. It wouldn't matter, because the back end scatter shot is just too strong, and you are seeing these players are top tier. Look at the way he's Sui. Look at the way he's still laloed. But it's a defense. It's a defense, and you can only get this type of defenses in High Legends. You have to kind of, I would say it has to be a miracle for a player like them to kind of what do you say that? I think I'm looking for the word, to kind of fail early on. You know, like their hero fail, because they are just so consistent in attacking. And let's go and watch a super barbarian attack while I talk. They are so consistent that it's tough to really defend them. Even though after all that zap, he missed the monolith, he didn't zap a, you know, important defense, but he still failed. That's just because the base has so much damage into it, and also the traps I put on this base is amazing. It's the way a lot of attackers like to attack. And yeah, he got that trap there, but look at this small blimp. What is he gonna get? That's the question. He didn't even land in the town hall, even though there was no trap. You see already the damage. Even though this expo could have been on air, it could have even done some damage. But this base was, this blimp was mainly to get the town hall and the monolith. That's what I believe so. But look at this. What went wrong, guys? My CC is not even out, like, cause I could have done, you know, 50 archer CC, but I didn't. You know, I could have done that, but I didn't. But the town hall stayed, even though he used everything nicely. He cloned pretty decent, I would say. He didn't clone into the core, because that would be risky. Not the core, but next to the town hall. But he has to save the attack somehow now. And this is what it comes. Where would you super archer blimp on this base? Because everything is so far, you need to choose one side. You need to choose, let's say, super archer from this side to go and grab all this stuff on the right. So it would be kind of here, you would get this. But look at the way the other side of the base is with the rage spell. You need the warden. The only thing that matters on these type of bases is you have to have the warden to get through it, or just use a simple without warden blimp. But take a look, his loons wouldn't be able to go to the eagle. That's why these players, they don't know how to plan in 30 seconds too quickly. The simplest plan that came to his mind was blimping this side. And look at the amount of damage left on this base. It's nowhere near a triple, guys. And, you know, still, very good try to him, but it's not gonna be, you know, a triple. We're gonna see a triple, I think. Who did it? I have to go and watch it, because it was a different strategy than all these 3 different strategies that I showed you. Okay, we're watching different strategies and different approaches on the space, so you can get the idea of how the attacker actually planned. Seeing a double rage on the scatters box. Now, this was, yes, this is the hybrid. Now he got low percent, but his trophies is high. Now let's see what rank he is now. Okay, he's not even in rank, but he's 5,900 trophies, and he's not even in rank. That's crazy. But EJAG, this is the weakness. You saw it actually. Under it was also EJAGs, but this is the most weakness thing about this base. Look at the spam, bro. He didn't even funnel. No funnel, spam the blimp, spam the EJAGs, and look at that. The thing about it, it's because we have multi-infernos, it's a bit tougher to defend the EJAG because it's killing the EJAGs slower, right? But still, this is crazy. Like the amount of damage this base has. Of course, the expos, you can put this expo and the other side, of course, onto air if you're getting a lot of EJAGs attacks. This is what sometimes you have to do with your base. You have to change stuff up. But you see, when the base is two big compartments on the side, it's weak to the EJAGs because this side are the warden ability. This is warden ability EJAGs going into your base, and the back end will be 3 heroes with some leftover spells. That's why this type of bases, they only get tripled with EJAG from the side. And also, you just need to kind of just trap the blimp. Okay, see, this attack was from the top left side. Okay, I'm just giving you an idea of how to trap the blimp. Now, is this, yeah, this is a blimp also, but this is not EJAG, this is Super Dragon actually. I saw the 14 loon, I thought it was EJAGs. But let's see. You already seeing this. I told you at the beginning of the video, same exact approach. Now, this is a different player, of course, because it's a different strategy, but the same exact approach. If I had the tornado between these builder huts and also these walls, it would one star, or his heroes would have died not going in, or the town hall would just damage a lot of stuff. But you are seeing what I mean. Now, I didn't put the tornado there because I don't get attacked with E-Dragons and Dragons much, because in High Legends it's just super, you know, bowlers, it's Electro Titans, a lot of super barbarians actually. So those type of tornadoes don't really matter, even though the sweeper is actually pointing towards the outside. Both sweepers are pointing outwards, and they still do that blimp because there is no other plan with the E-Dragons to triple this base. Those 2 rage towers are crazy, but you're already seeing this as well. It's coming so close to a triple, even though it was the same approach. Now, as I told you, you can change the traps. It's all up to you, okay? Don't copy the base and be like, well, it got tripled a lot. Okay, you need to look at the triples and just change a few things. Now, let's see. Actually, this was also a triple. This is a super barbarian approach. Now, look at it. He's using 4 super archer, and this is interesting. Underneath it, well, actually, this is a different base, so never mind. Yeah, this base was actually really bad. So if you wanted to screenshot it and build it, go for it. But I'm telling you, it was a bad base. Anyway, yes, that's how this base defended yesterday for me, which kind of was crazy. It was crazy. Like, I was really hoping for a bit worse. I was hoping for 250, 260, because you get used to getting hit 270 every day. It's every day, guys. 270, 270, 270. And the moment I changed the base once, I got these defenses, you know. So I'm really happy with this base that I'm currently running. It's the last day of Legends League, and yeah, I hope you like the attack on the day before that I just upload, because it's the day after this one. So by the way, stay tuned, because there's gonna be some new offers, there's gonna be some new skins and new sceneries coming into the game, and I'm gonna buy them all. But I wish I had a code so you could use my code. And don't worry, I'm gonna ask Supercell. A lot of you asked in Telegram channel and also in comments if I have a code, guys. I don't have a code yet, okay, but I appreciate every single one of you for the support you are showing me. It's crazy. It's crazy the amount of support you guys have. Oh my god, I can't even talk now. But yeah, it just makes me happy seeing all those type of comments about all these type of stuff, man. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Get this base. I'm gonna also share a ring style base that I think is working really well in low legends. Okay, it's not shown yet. It's been in tournaments, but it was a really small match that I saw. But copy that ring base and activate it now and run it for the first 3-4 each days of legends, because you're gonna just get a few, you know, easy 1-stars. Okay, I'm just gonna give that bonus to you if you're staying all the way at the end of this video, because a lot of people might not. Okay, it's gonna be a bit lower in the description, okay, for the people who just come and copy. All right, so thank you for being here all the way through this video. I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day so far, and I hope I see you soon on the next one. So take care and peace.